Good morning, children, and welcome to today's worship. Today is a very special worship as I will be launching the next topic for our PHSE jigsaw lessons. The next topic that we will focus on for the whole of this half term is going to be called Healthy Me. Take a moment now, close your eyes and think of your answer to this question. What does being healthy mean? Okay, open your eyes. You might have said that being healthy means to you about exercising and exercising regularly. You might have mentioned eating healthily. You might also have mentioned looking after our bodies, and exercising and eating healthy means that we are looking after our bodies. Or you might have also said about looking after our minds. So there we've covered looking after our bodies, our physical health, and looking after our minds, which is our mental health. When I asked you to close your eyes a second ago and think about what being healthy means, you might have thought of some images as well. So here are some images that might have come to your mind and that you might think of when you think about being healthy. Let's look at what they are doing and why these people are being healthy. So, the first photograph. What is the girl there doing? Excellent. She's exercising and she's stretching. Now, exercise is really good for your physical health and your mental health. And it's recommended that you undertake 30 minutes of exercise every single day. This will also be a really good opportunity for you to get a screen-free break. Let's look at the second photo. Ooh, she's eating healthily. And eating healthily will make you feel better, and it will also make your body work better, linking to the first image of exercise. And finally, the third photograph. What's happening there? Yes, the children are all socialising. And socialising is also good for your mental health. An image that might not have come into your mind when you were asked to close your eyes would be about sleeping. Now, sleeping is a really important part of being healthy. When you're asleep, your brain still carries on working. It starts thinking about problems that you might have faced in lessons during the day. It will help you to keep on learning. And overall, it makes you feel really better if you've had enough sleep. You might have heard the phrase, you'll feel better if you sleep on it, or you'll feel better in the morning. And that's because your brain carries on working. It's really important that you get enough sleep. And on the table, it shows you how much sleep you should get based on your age. So if you are between 3 or 5 years old, you need between 10 or 13 hours of sleep every night. And if, for most of you, you are between 6 and 12 years old, you need between 9 and 12 hours of sleep every single night. Two more images now which you might have thought of when thinking about what being healthy means. Firstly, having hobbies. This is really important in keeping yourself healthy. We can see in the photo that the girl is painting. You might have a hobby of art, dance, music or drama. And again, that's really important in looking after your mental health. A final image now is of a little boy washing his face. This is another really important part of being healthy, and it shows that we care for our bodies. Another question for you to reflect on now. What is needed to keep this car healthy? Take a moment and close your eyes and have a little think. Open your eyes. Now, in order to keep this car in a healthy condition, it needs a various amount of things, such as regular amounts of the right fuel, periods of rest. It needs to be used regularly to keep all the parts running and working correctly. And it also needs cleaning and maintaining. This is very similar to us as humans because we need regular amounts of fuel. What's our fuel? Yes, our fuel is the food that we eat. We also need periods of rest, which we get when we sleep. We also need to be regularly used, and when we are active in our 30 minutes of active time a day, that's when we are regularly used. And we also need to stay clean as well, such as brushing our teeth and having a shower or a bath. So there are lots of similarities between keeping the car healthy and keeping us healthy as humans. We both need fuel or food, we both need periods of rest, we both need to be used regularly, and we both need to stay clean. Are there any differences between keeping the car healthy and keeping us healthy? Yes, well done. You might have thought of some of these examples at home. It's important for us as humans that we have a social life. A social life is really important in keeping our mental health healthy. It's important that we see our friends and family regularly. It's also important that we relax and do things that we enjoy. On the screen, children, I have placed 7 images, and I want you to look at each image and think whether you should do that thing more or whether you should do that thing less. Let's have a look at the 7 images. First one, healthy fruit and vegetables. The second one, enjoying a hobby, such as being outside. Thirdly, exercising through football or hockey or netball. The fourth one, screen time and technology. The fifth one, brushing your teeth and cleaning yourself. Number 6 is some slightly unhealthy tasty treats. And number 7, gaming. Which should you do more and which should you do less? Take a moment and pause the video and have a little think. Now that you've had time to think, you might have said that you need to eat some more healthy foods like in photo 1, such as fruit and vegetables. You might have said you need to do more exercise like in photo 3. You might have said that you need to have less screen time or game time like in photo 4 or 7. And it's really important that you remember, children, that just because you need to do something less often doesn't mean you never are able to do it. For example, it's okay to have tasty treats every now and then. Looking at photo 6, Miss Foster knows that she definitely would like to eat a muffin or a donut or an ice cream, but it wouldn't be healthy to eat those things every single day. Thinking about these images, is there something that you think I need to do more of that? Or is there something that you think I need to do less of that? Have a little think of a change that you could make in order to be healthier, both in terms of your physical health and your mental health. So this half term, children, we will be thinking about being healthy, making important choices in order to keep our physical health and our mental health healthy. Children, we will end our worship with a song. The song is called Make a Good Decision.